I'm hoping this audio is now okay.
How how long you gonna be on for?
Well, it kind of depends. I mean, I'm gonna be up. I'm
Depends
okay.
on how.
Let me put it this way: I if I'm in a game, I'm almost always in a Discord channel. Okay, if whether I'm streaming or whatever, I'm almost always in a Discord channel. If I'm not in a Discord channel, I may be here, but I may just be hanging out. So essentially, if you get on and I'm not seemingly in a Discord channel, still shoot me a message or something or say something because
Yeah,
and
so I'm probably gonna go to the store and I just I gotta take care of some routine stuff, do some cleaning. So I might be back on in an hour or two.
gotcha.
All right.
All right,
Well,
sounds
good luck,
good.
bud.
Thank you, thank you. I think I'm gonna go to Seraphim and try to make some money
Yeah, it's a solid plan.
because to me that's been kind of a good test to see how the patch and how the server's going.
Okay.
All right, good luck, buddy, and I'll hopefully see you later.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye.
But
Nope, I didn't mean to hit that again. Let's see. We are trying to get ourselves back to Seraphim, so let's get up. Yeah, it's not going to let us because we haven't taken off yet. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, interesting with the clicking. Very interesting. Stanton Gateway, here we come. With my Zeus ES and this huge fuel tank on. I guess, I don't know. I ran out of reams. And away we go. So while this is going on, the stream it looks a little dark, so I'm going to turn up brightness more than I normally do. Why is it? Why was it even that low? Let's see if that helps. We'll be making lots of money. Gonna buy some jam and honey. If we can make it back to Seraphim. All right. So I know chapter 1. I'm adjusting the mic here. So I know that chapter 1 is out for, or chapter 1, mission part 1. There we go. Part 1 of chapter 2. Save stand is out. But I've not been in the game because I've been busy editing for quite some time now. So I feel like I need to kind of get myself back into the flow of things with Star Citizen. Plus, as I had just said with Taco, the hauling missions are kind of a good little test for me to see how things are going. And if it turns out that it gets all jacked up and funked up on me, then it gets funky. But I don't really lose anything but time. And I have no problem risking some time if that means that I could avoid, like getting into a mission where factional problems could arise. But we have made some changes to the audio from when I was streaming earlier on Satisfactory. So I had narrowed it down and found that the buzzing was coming from the game stream, which means OBS was giving me issues. So naughty, naughty OBS. But adjustments have been made, and we are testing like the next bit here. So hopefully this proves to be an answer to the problem. Time will tell. Time will tell. All right. So it feels so much longer to get to the Standing Gateway than it did before. 7 minutes? I don't think it took 7 minutes before. I think they made some modifications. Because I think it was like 4 minutes from Ruin to Stanton. I don't mind. I don't mind the long quantum times. I think they adjusted some other stuff too, because I don't remember it taking that much fuel either. Which again, I don't mind. Although this is the ES version, so the ES version should have some good quantum to miles ratio. And then Pyro 3 seems to be the big mess of where all the factions such is happening. So we'll have to determine. They did fix the quantum fuel markers though, or fuel gauge up top, because it didn't tell me the decimal points like that before. So that is nice. Hydrogen is good. We'll have plenty to get to Seraphim. We're using a different vehicle once we get to Seraphim anyways, so we'll just need a refuel for the jump back, if we even jump back tonight. Got my currently favorite paint on the Zeus. I love how the orange is. It goes really well with a lot of planets and moons and Pyro as well. Beautiful. Can you imagine if this was real life? Like, yeah, it's only 7 minutes in Quantum, but imagine if you were in Pyro, a lawless system, you're the only one on your ship, and you heard a door close behind you. Oh no. Bum bum bum. I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it on stream because I haven't streamed Star Citizen too much lately, just with all the editing I've been doing. But I love that Pyro is so dangerous. I know that there's a lot of people out there, a lot of gamers of Star Citizen that do not appreciate the lawless and, let's say, murder hobo portions of Pyro. And while I'm not a murder hobo myself, I do understand it in Pyro. There is a very heavy shoot first, ask questions later mentality, which, again, I don't mind because it's Pyro. I do mind that in Stanton. That does get a little, in Stanton. But I do love that they really made Pyro feel so dangerous, because when I get back to Stanton, it really does feel safe. It really, like, remember when you were a kid and you were playing tag, and at least for me, and every so often you'd play versions of tags where there's like a safe zone. People called it all sorts of different things. You know, sometimes we called it like home base. And when you were there, you couldn't be tagged. And even if you were being chased, even if you were just seconds away from being tagged yourself, if you made it to home base, you were safe. And you knew that. And they knew that. Everyone knew that. That's how Stanton feels. I prefer Pyro, but it is very nice having a home base. Wow, they had to have made some more modifications, because I did not go through 50% of my quantum fuel going from Ruin Station to Stanton Gateway before. And that's a little worrisome, because again, this is the ES model. As we gather ourselves through the game, there might be some hiccups of loading in because this is the first time I've logged in for 4.0.1. So some of the shaders and such will need to be loaded up as we go. Ulinator. Ulinator. Ulininator. So currently we're resting at around 7.3 million. Sexy Metalitron? Metalitron? Whatever. Mellotron? Anywho. Currently we're staying at like 7.3 million AUEC. I would love to get another couple million tonight. Or other people hop on and we end up doing Save Sand Chapter 2. Whoa, I am coming in way hotter than I thought I was. Holy cow. Oh. Those are new signage. At least from the last time I was on. Nice, nice. TSAS level. Medium. UE law. Let's get this gateway opened. Let's get this party started. Entry requirements. Tuning. God, this is so cool. This, I don't think I'll ever get sick of this. This is so much fun. Hear them melting. And away we go. Did they modify this too? This looks more oval than circular. Yeah, I think they made some modifications to this. Do I have the music off? Why is there no music? We'll have to check that out when we get out of this tunnel. It's definitely less epic without the music going. That's for sure. It almost feels like the jump gate's like, I don't know why, but it feels like it's more laid back. I know the music is part of that, but it kind of, maybe I'm just so used to flying it that I'm not so worried about it at this point. God, that's so cool. Still so cool. So, yeah. All right, let's get to Seraphim. And then we'll check the audio, because as far as I know, my music should be up. All right, audio. No, my music's off. There we go. Oh, yeah. Gonna. So for any of you that might be interested, I am doing my 1,000 subscriber giveaway still. We have not reached 1,000 subscribers. We are 120 subscribers away. It's both so much but so little at the same time. I think the last time I looked at my metrics, I think only like 12% of those that watch me are subscribed. I would have to double check. Although those could be old. They don't always update for me right away. So if everyone subscribed, we could get to that goal, and then we could actually do the giveaway. Got a Zeus MR LTI original concept ready to be given away to one lucky winner for Star Citizen. And then when it comes to, even though I don't play Once Human anymore, I am still obviously going to be doing the giveaway because that would be wrong of me not to do the giveaway. So for those of you who still play Once Human, I will be giving away the glass package if it's still available. And if not, then 2 of the other smaller base packages of your choosing. Long as it doesn't equal greater than the glass package. But for Star Citizen entries, my last 2 vlogs, Day 6 and Day 7, both have an entry opportunity. Questions have been asked and answers need to be provided. They did say they updated some of the QT music, and that's for sure, because this is definitely one I have not heard yet. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know, I do have reshade off right now, I think. Let's see what it looks like on. Yeah, we'll leave it on for now. I do like it's not the perfect shader, the one that I'm using right now, but it does enhance so much of the beauty of Star Citizen. And now that I've upped the gamma for the stream, it's not too dark. I do run at the highest FOV though, so if anyone's, I'm so used to it that I don't even realize it anymore. But if the screen looks bent or fisheyed in any way, that's the reason why. It is not your TV. Do not adjust your set. Ah, Seraphim. I've spent so much time at Seraphim. Grant me a hanger. There we go. Of course, it's on the other side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. And this is why you can't always trust the gears. What game is this? This is Roblox. Good shot. I don't know if you've ever played that game before. It's a pretty popular game. Spent a lot of money in it, though. This is the... Okay, it did give me... Let's top off before we forget. Okay, 4.1, not bad. I don't buy DLC. No. It's not DLC. It's all cosmetics. Yeah, Roblox. You just get, game, and then it's all cosmetics after that. So it's not DLC. Come on. Ha. 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 Okay, let's see if we can make some money. Why is the audio all messed up now? That's so bizarre that the sound effects aren't working. Ah, there we go. We still have our... We do. Excellent. Say goodbye to this ship.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Why did that feel like that was faster than it has been? Open a loot box? No. I don't want to do that on stream because I feel that's supporting gambling. And not that I have anything against gambling personally, but I don't want to tease anyone in the audience. Come on, good shot. You know better. Oh, I don't have any of my cool paints. Dang. Oh, well. I should have called it over there and then painted it up and just... ate the timer over here. Whatever. Just means I'll appreciate it that much more.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Oh, that was weird.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
That was very weird. Medium hangar, huh? That's weird. It should be a small hangar for the Hull A. Well, this is a problem. Well, it's audio crackle now. Thank you, good shot. Well, that's the audio test. I'm going to have to do something else on... Alright, so let's... So if that's the case... Okay, gonna real quick see if I can make modifications while I'm streaming. So give me one moment, everyone. It's OBS is the issue. Let's see here. Sure your neighbors are running a microwave or something? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, that's that's one of the reasons why audio, like, people give Stim a hard time, but like, it is, audio is a problem. It's so hard to track down. So if we're going to I need to add where is this? This... Oh, man, this may be weird. We'll do that. Let's turn off Star Citizen audio. Okay, Star Citizen audio is turned off. Now, if I... All right, so now... All right, so now I've switched something up. So, good shot. If you hear audio crackling still, please let me know. If you happen to hear while you're still here.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Now I gotta claim it. Okay, perfect.
Your
That's
insurance claim has been sent.
exactly what I needed to do.
Please visit us again.
I still have my... Okay, I have what I need at least. So, I swapped... So now the test... The test is to... I'm running now my audio grab off of my desktop audio, which I hate doing because it captures noises that I don't care to capture. Like if Windows bleeps or bloops at me. Which it doesn't happen often, but I hate when it does. So, the key here is... to see if the static still comes up under this. And if it does, then I'm going to have to give a sono, because at that point then I'm not sure. Like, this is kind of our last resort thinking at the moment. I'm going to be so sad that I don't have the colors.
Your insurance claim has
I got
been
55
sent.
seconds. Might as well start grabbing the missions.
Bye.
Contracts. Hauling. No, that's salvage. It would be good if I went to hauling. Alright, so I'm not sure if they've moved these around. So some are like around here. Yep, there we go. August Dunlow, accept. Offers hauling. Come on. Open. Open. There you go. August Dunlow. August Dunlow. Glad to see these are all still here. August Dunlow. And then... It's been a while since I've done this, so my muscle memory is a little bad on it. 100 boxes, no way. Come on, where are you? I know there's more missions. Those are too high. I feel like they moved a couple of these around. There we go. Not 6, 11, that's 17. My brain eludes me. 26. 26. 32. 43. Okay, yeah. Definitely enough space to grab another. Problem is I can't remember the number of the smaller one. Yelly. That's to Seraphim. There we go. 43, that's 53. Sometimes there's one more that pops up. But I don't think so in this case. Oh, nope, there it is. There we go. Alright, that should be all of them to go one way. Now, we should be able to
Welcome to the
get our Hall A now.
retrieval system.
Misk. Hall
Your
A.
insurance claim has been. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
And is it not wanting to give it to me? Give me my ship. Give
I'm
me.
sorry. That is an invalid request.
Yeah, well,
Please
I'll
visit us again.
unable to request you at this time. Let's go to the actual regular ASOP terminals. On our way, on our way.
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Wait, it's in a small hangar.
Please visit us again.
Hey. Hey, hey. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Oh my gosh, it looks so plain with after getting used to seeing it with the paints on it all the time. Let's misk it up. Boop. I mean, just such fantastic modeling. I love it. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Oop, a little too far. Excellent. Don't know why I turned engines off. That hasn't been a problem for a little bit now. I guess that's just habit of doing it for so long. All right, let's get the cargo pulled up. Loading, loading, loading. Get my Hull A loading. Gonna make some money, Star Citizen. Mick Pilates running. Make those millions. I don't know. I'm lost. That's fine. Just time to get this going. This definitely is operating much better than the last time I did it in a previous patch. But we will see what happens when we get to the reception drop-off. That's going to be the telltale sign. God, yeah, all of this seems so much more responsive than before. Before, it felt like I was always dealing with some input lag. Like, it wasn't horrible, but it just felt like you were struggling just a little bit with each box. Just a little bit. Feels a little more fluid this time around. Tell you one thing, though. It's still super fast to load up the Hull A. Especially when you have the max left. Oop. And there we are. I mean, this is some of the easiest money you can make in the game. It's stupid easy. Is it the most profitable you can make per hour? Yeah, probably not. But it's super safe. It's not. Well, usually it's not buggy. I don't want to say anything because I haven't played this patch, so I don't want to say that, and then it turns out to be just a buggy mess. But in my opinion, the returns are just fantastic. A nice chill thing to do, whether you're streaming or not. You like put on some music, you chill, you relax, you haul. It can be a little mindless, but you know, sometimes you just want some mindless stuff. Sometimes you don't want to be thinking about every little thing you're doing, right? Hull A supremacy, indeed good shot. Like Nerdy, I will not stop giving Nerdy credit. She called it. Hull A was the ship to get, and it's not broken. It just feels broken because of how beneficial this little ship is for the cost, whether in game or in real life, and the fact that you could use it the moment the wipe happens. Like, you don't have to have a crazy amount of starting capital or anything of the like. Just to grab this sucker, small hangar, grab a few missions, and you're flush with AUEC. Like, it's fantastic. Let's get this side view. We'll do that. Open. There we go. Will not turn off because I don't think you need. Do not think you need to turn off the engines anymore. Like, maybe if you were in on a moon or somewhere that doesn't have gravity, maybe. But or definitely you want to turn off your ship if you're putting it inside another ship. That's a different story though. But as far as like right here, right now, all throughout 4.0 at bare minimum, I have been leaving the ship turned on. And I have not had any type of bug that relates or correlates to the ship taking off or floating away or bouncing around or any of that weird, wonky stuff that can happen. Or at least would happen in the past. And we almost got our load done. I mean, you got to keep in mind, this is 7 missions. 7 missions worth of cargo that I've been loading up here. So, yeah, this isn't wham bam in and out, but it's dang close for doing 7 missions at the same freaking time. Another nice thing about the Hull A is that it's a small hangar, so you do not have to walk a mile to get this loaded. Orson is no longer my home planet, so I don't have a extra large hangar, which is technically actually a good thing in this case. Because then I can just quickly get in and out. No fuss, no muss. Also, sometimes the extra large hangars got a little gummed up because there were so many people trying to get one, so you would sometimes have to wait. There's a lot more small hangars than there are. Look at that. 7 missions on there. And we will just go offload them all and make like 350,000 some odd AUEC. Something like that. I'm not a math guy. Don't ask me math questions. I just know deliver, make money. Ugh, waiting in queue to leave Seraphim. Rawr. Not bad, only one though. I mean, this is a Saturday night. If I'm only waiting one, like first in line, it's much better than waiting like 12th in line. There we go. Oh, I didn't set the course. I do hate that this bug is still here, but we're probably going to have to deal with this bug for a while longer until they fix the back end of QT. I love that the music picked up for that, like, little spurt. You're gonna be in QT for less than a second. Cue the violins! Someone get the bagpipes on the line. Now, I don't think they fixed the hull bug, A and C, where if you store your ship with the spindles extended, you come back and it could still have like phantom packages on it, or the spindles might be looking to be messed up or whatever. All you got to do is like close the ship and open it back up to fix it. But if you store the ship with it closed, you're not going to deal with it at all. So that's what I would recommend, is just to try to get in that habit. Ooh, it's right below us essentially. I oversteer. It's been a little bit. Give me some leeway there. Love that sound. Here we go. Yeah, well, before I send down no static since last check-in, FYI, thank you, Good Shot, for letting me know, actually, that, because this was, like I was saying, this is kind of our last resort as far as a fix of ideas we had left. So if this didn't end up working, that music changed. Forget in a hangar. Yeah, you called a hangar. Now, the only thing I hate about these small hangars at Orson is that sometimes it feels like it's pointing you to one side, And it turns out to be not the right side. So hopefully that's not the case right now. Tokyo Drift. See, gosh darn it. The marker's there. Oh, because I'm following the wrong marker. I'm at Dajavaba. I'm following the stupid mission marker, not the hangar marker. It's because they're on top of one another. There we go. I do miss when they assigned us numbers, though, because, look, they put all this effort into putting these numbers next to the hangars so that if you have hangar 1, you have hangar 1. Okay, cool. Now it just says my stupid name. Alright, I think this is lined up good. Oh, no, not quite. Good enough. Good enough for government work. All right. Like I said, before we send the elevator down, we'll see where I'm at in totality. But so far, the servers have been fantastic. The elevators have been great. I don't know why I pulled out a pistol. Get off. Thank you. Yeah, the servers have been great. I don't think I've had any issues. There's been a couple elevators that the buttons didn't respond, which I know people have complained about. But, like on the third elevator, I found one that worked, and then it worked perfect. So, I personally don't have an issue with that because that was still an easy solve. Didn't have to do anything. Oop, oh, nope. Didn't mean to tuck you back there, buddy. Come back. Come back. Let's grab you again. Is there a reason why you don't want to? Thank you. Thank you. Up and over. If I was paying more attention, I wouldn't have done that to begin with. But anyways, yeah, so far 4.0.1 seems to be great for me. I know that there's been people that have been having a lot of issues, and I'm sorry to hear that that's been a problem for them. Because this has been, for the most part, buttery smooth. Buttery smooth in Star Citizen terms, that is. It's funny because, like, offboarding these boxes seem to take a little bit longer than putting them on the Hull A. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to getting them on the Hull A at this point. Come on. Audio is fantastic in this game, but those phantom audio noises can be a bit of a pain. Cargo loaded. All I'm hearing though is ka-ching, ka-ching. Ka-ching. Drop the box. Never said I was the best deliverer. But I am licensed and bonded. Oh, I'm a little off there. Little off, that's all. Turn this puppy around. This epic choir has been following me around. That's really where the cost of my endeavors lie, is hiring 50 people to sing Sweet Nothings while I load and unload a cargo all day. Ooh, that was way rougher than I meant for that to be. Can you believe I can fit 50-person choir in this thing? I feel like they changed the button of where the tractor beam is, because I keep bringing out the stupid med pen. Ooh, let's get that snapped to the grid. Let's get both of these snapped to the grid. That's the only thing. If you haven't done hauling, you got to make sure that what you are hauling is snapped to the grid. Otherwise, the freight elevator is not going to recognize it. Get in there. Thank you. I'm glad there's no like glass in the future, because if there was glass, these boxes would be rattling like a shaker. Getting maracas up in here. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep. For some reason, unloading for me just takes so much longer than loading. But, I mean, think about this. You're not going to get pirated. Here, at least. Running this lane of Seraphim to August Dunlow, if you get pirated, I will have to give the pirates a lot of credit, because that is a short time frame for you to get pirated. Oop, there we go. And then we're just gonna make this money roll in. Try to do less movements to speed this up. If making money in real life was as easy as making money in Star Citizen, I would be very happy. Oop, 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 oop. This would not be the game I would choose, though, if I could mimic how much money I could make. But I would not be. I would not be upset. I would not be upset. Last few boxes. Yeah, I think standing. Whoa. See, that's the problem. There was an audio sound from something. How's it holding up since today's update? Well, for me, let's see, I've been in here for almost an hour, and the servers have been great for me, at least. I seem to have pretty good luck with servers, though, so I don't know if, like, my gremlins just work in my favor for Star Citizen, but I have had... The only issue I've come across is... when I was exiting Ruin Station, there was like 2 or 3 elevators that the button didn't work to call, and then I would just call. I feel like there was one that did not snap, but maybe it did. But then on the 4th one, I called it, and it was fine. And then ever since then, everything else was perfectly. I don't think there was any other issue. All right, so we're at 7343, 7,343,000. Let us. Oh, they did fix that. Oh, that's so nice. Send these down. As we say goodbye to those boxes, we say hello to our wallet. Yeah, I don't know what the ding was. Good shot. We'll let this go through its cycle real quick. Well, you got to keep in mind, Jack, that favorable gremlins is just a theory. And if they are favorable, it is only in Star Citizen. The rest of my life is not very favorable with the gremlins. There's like, I think this is a new audio sound effect with the mission completes. I want wrathful gremlins. Nice. All right, there we go. We are now at 7,682,000. So from like 7,343 to 7,682. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, if I wanted to, I would have grabbed this mission before. I should have grabbed it before just because it would have been a little bit faster. But if I wanted to, I could. I think it's a 34,000. Because they always, for now at least, they always repeat. So once you know what you're looking for, once you're used to it, you could find them pretty quick. I just haven't done this in a few weeks. Around Christmas time, my account was one that got borked. There we go, to Seraphim Station, right? So we got this 34K to Seraphim Station. So if we grab that one, that's the only one we're going to grab. It's just 34, but we're right here, right? Cargo elevator's already down. So what we're going to do is just going to, it's 4 boxes. 4 boxes, that's it. So we're going to raise that sucker, load up 4 boxes, and make 34K on the return trip. Oop, wrong button. So yeah, so we'll just load this up real quick. Again, it's just 34K, but why not, right? 34K. This is definitely time worth our time. Throw that on, throw that on. 34K is now 34K loaded. There we go. And we're gonna just do that cycle again. Like next time we'll be at almost 8 million. And again, like, is this the most engaging gameplay? I mean, I do like running hauling missions and such. It is fun. I like cargo hauling, but no. But when you just want, first of all, if you just want to make some money, with the least amount of bugs and potential of players screwing you over, this is a pretty... Yes, we made it. This is a pretty easy gig. And as I was saying earlier, sometimes you just want to chill. Like, Star Citizen, there could be so much going on. Sometimes all you want to do is just, like, get on and get something done and not worry about a million different things. That's Seraphim there? No, that's Magnus. God, I have not done this. Oh, there we go. But yeah, just a nice chill. Like, no one else I know is on Star Citizen right now. So, like, I would like to do the save stand stuff, but even though you can't share the mission, it would still be fun to kind of run it as a group. And I feel that's just more of a solo, or that's not a solo thing. It should be, come on. There we go. I don't want that to be like a solo thing. I want it to be like have fun with friends thing. So I'm going to hold off and wait. I think only I think only like part 1 is available anyways. So still no static. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, Good Shot. That is actually really good news. That's that's some of the best news I've gotten, just because it's been so frustrating dealing with that static before. I mean, I can run streaming this way. I just would prefer... I would just prefer to not have to, but, you know, it is what it is. If this is what I got to do, Why do I feel like I'm going so slow? Because I'm not moving. Or I am moving. Oh, because my landing gear is down. I'm an idiot. God damn. God. Like. Oh, bear. Bear, 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 bear. And then. I just switched modes. Oh, it's okay. It's been a little bit. Bear, it's been a few weeks here. It's not your fault. You're just, you know, things happen. Things happen. Oof. The game did not want to load that up fast enough. Oh my god. Hey, Stellar Mass Jack, thanks so much for the subscription. I appreciate you. I don't know if you heard earlier, but I am doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a Zeus MR LTI original concept. Well, I think it was part of the original concept sale. But it is LTI, and there's a video that you can watch that explains how to do the contest, how to participate in the contest. It is free, but we will not be doing the giveaway until I reach that 1,000. So hopefully we can get there soon. We are just now one person closer, thanks to you. My last two vlogs, CitizenCon vlogs, day 6 and day 7, have opportunities to enter, and there are other videos out there as well. So yeah, so if we land with this sucker, 34K added, nice and easy. We start the loop all over again. And what I would normally do, which I didn't do before, is this 34K, I would grab while up here as well, just so we have it locked in. This cutter does not realize this is my hangar, but it is my hangar. There are many like them, but this one is assigned to me. I like the new audible sounds they've added for near collisions. Yeah, I was almost lined up right. Don't know why the door is still open, but it is what it is. Okay, so so how's the servers running? This is a perfect example. Right now, the audio, the sound effects went away. I have the music. There we go. But for some reason, the sound effects will dip out for like a minute, at like a minute-ish. So it's not the end of the world, but could be a problem if you were like in a firefight and you were trying to get audio context and clues. Saw there that the lighting was also a little messed up, but you know, as far as Star Citizen goes, that ain't too shabby. Ain't too shabby. God, I love the fact that they fixed this. That was so annoying. Okay, we lower those, confirm that. And then we get 34K. Boom. So now we just start that loop over again. Go to contracts, we go to offers, and again, once you do this a few times, they're all in the same area. They're all listed in the same order. They're all listed for the same price. They're all listed. See, August Dunlow. So, gonna grab. The only thing that could make this any easier is if they hit like a repeat button and you were able to just grab all the missions that you had already just grabbed. It's the only way that they could make this easier than it already is. When I was running this before Christmas, before my account got borked from the whole server issue, I was grabbing these missions in like seconds just because I was so used to where they were at. It's like muscle memory. All right, let's see. So for me, there are 7 missions to go down, 1 mission to come up, for a total of 8 missions. That's what we're looking for. Very rarely will that not happen. And I say that now as I'm having trouble finding. So here's the 2 Seraphim. So we'll grab that one. That's the return trip. But we still are missing, we're still missing 4 missions here. Yeah, those are all the big ones. There we go, 50K. $50K. Come on, open. There we go. There we go. 50K. 50K. What are we at? We're at 7, so we're missing 1. We already grabbed the low one, so they all should be like 50K, and then the last one's 37. So we have to grab the 37. So we're looking for 1 more 50K to go down to Seraphim, or to go to August Dunlow from Seraphim. August Dunlow. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Grab. So we have a total of 8 missions. That means we got all the missions that we are looking for. This, and the elevator's already down from when we delivered the 34K mission. So there's no wasted clicking, no wasted movement. Up. We're already parked and ready to receive one side from the drop-off. Did I get out of this too soon? It wants to think. It wants to think. This had happened to me a couple of times before. It just takes a little longer. But again, I haven't played in 4.0.1, so I don't know if this might be a bug with doing these missions back to back, or if it just might be something going on right now. We'll give it a moment. Oop. Did I spend money? Oh, no, I made money, duh, because it was 7.6. I was thinking 8 million and 7.8. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we're going to be at over 8 million after this run, which again, I am happy about. I have to see if I want to see if anyone's done. This could be busted now. All right, maybe 4.0.1 still needs a little work here. Let's do this. We're not going to park the Hull A. We're not too low on hydration, but we can get some hydration. So let's go get hydrated. And we will see if the cargo comes up by then. If not, we're going to have to see if we can jostle it somehow. But yeah, so the... Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. So the... I forgot what I was saying before. Sorry. That's what happens. You get old. Get old.
Welcome to Meta Unit. How may I help you?
But yeah, the cargo hauling is... Oh, yeah, the Hull C. That's what I was going to say. So the Hull C... I haven't really ever ran with the Hull C because it was just not worth it to me in Stanton. Forget the bugs and the headache. Just, even if everything worked, the payouts just did not add up in my eyes. But now that Pyro's in, I'm really curious to know what the profit margins are for running hauling missions from Pyro, if there are any, with the Hull C, to Stanton. You know? I mean, you got to go through the jump gate. You got to risk getting pirated. I haven't seen anyone do it. So I would assume that there are no hauling missions for the Hull C currently in Pyro, but again, I haven't checked. But one would think that if there are, that they would be worth more money than what you would be hauling all in Stanton. All right. I don't think the cargo is going to be up, unfortunately. Okay, hold on. What just happened here? So the cargo showed up, but my ship disappeared. What? That is... that's a new one. Okay, that has never happened to me before. I mean, I've had ship issues before, but not... It's stored. Why did it store? I'm fine that it's stored. I was expecting it to be destroyed and need to be claimed, but why did it store itself? I was out of the hangar for just 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to test that and see if that's a consistent change or if that just was some kind of bug. Give me my Hull A. Yeah, it's all there. Or at least it looks to be all there. Yeah, so there you go. If you store your ship with the spindles out, it's going to be borked. It's not permanently borked. We just have to cycle it, but if you want to avoid... Why am I getting on the wrong side? If you want to avoid that, you just store your ship closed. That's all. So it's not that... It's not a big deal either way. It's just more of annoying. So jealous. I feel like I need to upgrade from my Strix 3090. Well, the 3090 is still a great card. And I don't know if you've tried running the new DLSS 4. That people have been saying that with the 30 series that they've been getting a nice improvement. Okay, so we just gotta allow this to close first, even though it snapped back into attention. We will sort of get queued up here. So I haven't had that happen to me where the ship decided to store itself right away. So obviously that eats into your time. But again, I'm not being pirated. I'm not being, molested by players here. Oh, I so wish I had put the paint on before I came to Stanton. All right, let's get this loaded. And when we're done with this, when we're done with August Dunlow here, we'll be at that 8 million mark. Okay, we'll get over here because that'll load up a little bit faster. No turning and spinning and rolling in and rolling out. It's all about saving seconds. I keep getting between 15 and 25 FPS. People told me the further away I go from the starting area, the smoother it gets. But gosh, this is hard to do even anything with that FPS. Well, let's see something here. Let's see where I'm at. All right. I am currently... I'm currently at 30 FPS, which is higher. Don't get me wrong. Anything, anything higher up is obviously going to give you a better performance. But I am at, 29, 30-ish FPS here. Now, to be fair, I am doing that while streaming, recording, and I have all my graphics settings. Ooh, actually, do I have all my graphics settings up high? Let's see. Very high photo mode. Yeah, so all my graphics settings are up all the way, running DLSS. I am not currently running Vulkan. I used to run Vulkan exclusively ever since it came into beta. I've been running it exclusively, but unfortunately something recently, like in the past month and a half, has caused Vulkan to run like shit. So, it was causing me a bunch of problems and crashed desktops. And ever since I turned off Vulkan, I was no longer crashing the desktop. Or I should say I was not crashing the desktop often. Star Citizen, it's kind of hard to avoid that at some point, but... So, yeah, so currently, in Seraphim at 30. What's your starting location? Are you, is this around Microtech, New Babbage? Not saying that it is for sure, but honestly, Microtech and New Babbage are some of the most, strenuous areas of this game for PCs. So, it might be beneficial to try to move somewhere else and see if that benefits you. Yeah, I mean, there are so DLSS 4, you have to jump through some hoops to get it activated. But it isn't that difficult, and if you look up how to do it, there's like a Reddit post, and there are YouTubers that have gone into explanations on how to do it. I haven't tested it yet myself because I'm on the 40 series, and I have some friends that have tested it on the 40 series and it hasn't really given them any benefit whatsoever, seemingly so at least. So I'm kind of holding off for the moment on playing around with that. But we shall see. But it is possible that might give you the boost you need. That might give you the little. Oh, did I double load this already? Oh, I did. Time to move the ship. That might be the little benefit you need to give yourself the extra FPS. But keep in mind, I'm running at 30 FPS right now. So then, and I have ran at down to 15 FPS, and things are still, things are still working. So there may be some other things at play too. A game like Star Citizen, there's so many little bells and whistles that could be causing issues. The other thing I should say also is that if you're looking at how my game looks right now, I am running Reshade. So, if I turn Reshade off right now, see the difference? Oh, thank you, good shot. I really do appreciate that. So, I'm flickering it on and off here, so if it's annoying, I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, exactly. So, this is like the game natively, for the most part. But then if I turn Reshade on, see how much better it looks? Also, with Reshade, you get benefits like, it's going to look horrible in here, but you get NVGs. Do I have film grain on natively? I should not, but let's make sure, because I don't want to... I forgot where film grain even is. I usually turn film grain off. Yeah, film grain is off. Here, let's... Well, I'll keep this up. I'll keep this up for the ride just to see if our FPS goes up or down. Motion blur I turn off. I do have VSync on, which I used to run it off, but I actually get better performance with it on for one time. for like the only time. Sharpening, and I do like the chromatic aberration. I do like that look, so I leave it on. A lot of people turn that off. Field of view, I turn up all the way, so there is a little fish line, fish eye. I am only running 1920 and 1080, but that's just because of a limitation on my monitor. I had to sacrifice for a better PC. I sacrificed a better monitor, so a better monitor is on the horizon. Oh, between Reshade and stock, yeah, Reshade really does a really great job. Like, when you get used to how Star Citizen looks, you don't really notice it. But damn, when you turn on Reshade, it just, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. There are times that having Reshade on is problematic because it does darken things up. So sometimes I do turn it off, but I mean, let's look in the cockpit here. That's off and then on. Off, on. It's just, Reshade's so beautiful. And the shaders I'm using are older shaders. These aren't even the ones that are modified to work better, like give better looks, better graphical performance. But yeah, so to keep that in mind too, I do run Reshade. So you got to keep that in the back of your mind if you're comparing like for look. Like for look. Say that 7 times fast. Looks like a white filter mask on yes, exactly. Like I honestly never thought of it that way. Or if I did, it was so long ago I don't remember. But once I put Reshade on, it was like I was almost aghast. But that's the thing, like Star Citizen admittedly does not have their graphics tuned in that way because they want to wait until Vulkan is fully implemented because they want to use, the Vulkan engine and they want to gear towards that. So I totally understand. And I think that's, whoa. That's a weird. I am literally not touching the keyboard or mouse right now. It's gonna make a remix out of this. Wicka. Alright, let's get the rest of it onboarded and we'll see if we can fix that. Yeah, but I think that's one of the reasons why CIG allows Reshade. Because it honestly it makes their game look so much better. It's gorgeous. There's all sorts of different shaders. I could cycle through them all. Most of them look similar. Like you would have to kind of be pointed out and told what the differences are on some of them. Outside of the NVGs, because obviously NVGs are very obviously different. But there's even a darkener, because when you're on some of the I think Daymar, that's exceptionally bright. There are some places that are just exceptionally bright, and so having a dimmer, some people have found to be beneficial. We may have a problem with this one box. Up. There we go. All right, let's see. What if we... Okay, let's try sending it down and back up, and then we'll see if that fixes it. Oh, interesting. It's still stuck in the transferring phase. That ain't good. It is possessed. Yeah, remember when I said I had gremlins that helped me with Star Citizen? I must have lied. Alright, so... so here's my problem last time I left, there was the ship got stored, and I don't want to store it with cargo on it right now because that may break it. I'm not saying it's a known issue, but I just don't want to risk it. This is just one. I got nothing here because it was just a reset. I didn't bring my other. I would love to try using a different tractor beam, like maybe the handheld one instead of the max lift. Seems like no matter what angle I grab it at, it's going to be doing this. Aren't you afraid someone will hijack your ship while you're loading it up? Well, technically you're not supposed to be able to get into each other's hangars unless you're in the same group. Now, I know there's ways around it, but no, I'm not. The chances that someone's going to do that to me is very, very low. Technically, they're not supposed to be able to do that anyways. All right, so here's what I think we're going to do. Even though this is going to eat into the profit of time, we are going to deliver the rest of this because we have most of the money already onboarded. Are we really going to sit here and squabble over potentially 50K? Let me in the seat, thank you. So let's go deliver this, and we'll see what happens when we get back. Right? I think that's the best. Get the money. We have the other mission to bring money back. We'll raise our landing gear now, so I don't forget to do that. And we will see what happens when we get back. Maybe a new hangar will benefit that box. Yeah, so the technically the hangars are set up now that if anyone, like, let's say someone hops, let's say you and I were on the same server and you saw me and you're like, oh, that's Adventure Bear, I'm gonna go mess with him. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna hop into the elevator with him at the last moment so that when he goes to his hangar, I come with. Technically, what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to be shot back to, like, teleported back to the spaceport, and you're not supposed to be allowed in the elevator. Now, I'm not sure the method that people are using to get into other people's hangars when they're not supposed to. I'm not sure if it's done through a process or if it's just the game hiccups. Also, like, I don't know if it's one or the other. I purposely try not to look that stuff up sometimes because I don't want to accidentally do it myself. There's also been bugs where people have affected other people because the hangars technically overlapped on the back end, and so, like, a ghost of another player essentially was in your hangar. Like, I guess you couldn't see them, but you saw their shadow or something. But if you shot at them, you would kill them. But I think those have all been rectified at this point. As far as getting into other people's hangars, I think that's still a thing, like I was saying, but I'm not worried about it. And here we are, like, my FPS now is 18, 17, 16. Like, I'm in the high teens right now for FPS. 15, 18, 19, 17, 16. Well, if you're saying that's rough to the FPS, just because I know that there's a little delay with these streams sometimes. I'm just used to it. It doesn't seem to run that bad. I don't know why. Why is it so dark here? Is it reshade that's causing? No. Again, oh yeah, and then here we go. Reshade off. Reshade on. There we go. Now we jumped up to 30. Yeah, I don't know what causes it, but Or, well, I know what causes it. It's the game that causes it, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to affect me as much. Like, until I put this display info on, I would not have known that I was only at like 15 FPS sometimes. Landing gear is down, I think. There we are. Open up. And that is a weird audio bug where the sound effects keep cutting out. But yeah, see, like, I mean, it's not so bad. That low FPS. At least, at least for me it isn't. There we go. Pop this over there. Make sure it all snaps. Now, the best part about these hauling missions is that we left that one box behind, right? That was broken, technically. Well, like, I'll still fulfill part of this hauling mission. It's just, it won't be complete. It'll read these other boxes, and it'll be a partial mission. I could also submit the mission, which is a relatively new feature. So, like, if your mission breaks, or like let's say we can't get that box to work at all, I could deliver what I can and then submit the mission, and then I should get credited for at least a partial complete, which is and then it'll reset the mission. So I think that would probably be more worth it than trying to get that box to work, if that makes sense. We could test that theory out too, see if that works the way it's supposed to. Because we can finish everything else off, and then we can try submitting that one and see what we get in cost. Ooh. What? No, I probably shouldn't do my sunrise stuff while I'm streaming, since, you know, you just sit around doing nothing for 40 minutes. Let's see, because when I was playing the FPS that low, sometimes I had to interact with doors and other objects 2 or 3 times due to latency, input lag did not seem to register the action properly. Well, there is the game is having, like, there are times that the game or servers or certain servers will have input lag anyways. So it's possible that, honestly, it's not you. Like, the issues you have been facing are real, but it's possible that all of them were caused due to the server and not necessarily your rig. Like, don't get me wrong, if I saw 15 FPS in just about any other game, I'd be like, oh, the problem must be me. But honestly, in this game, it may not be you. So that might be something you might want to revisit. Have you looked at the lossless upscaling at all? If you're talking to me, good shot. I mean, I've looked at what other people have done, but I have not personally yet. I have not tested that out. I haven't had the need to yet, so it wasn't a priority. Mainly trying to get the audio fixed has been my priority today. And I've been editing all this week, so that was priority before everything else. So now that I got supposedly, allegedly, with this audio, we're streaming now hour and a half. So once I get to like the 2.5 hour mark and there's no static, that's where I'll be a little more confident, because it seems the static really starts coming in after I've been streaming for a while. But that's something I might play around with. There's so much I need to do with Star Citizen. Seven and I got CBN that we're working on. There's a lot of things I need to do with that still, just to get that off the ground, help get that off the ground. So, but I'm very curious, because there are people that stream, run the game, record, and they have like essentially the same setup as I do, and they seem to have like FPS, like they seem to complain when their FPS is in like 90. So I'm really curious why other people can run the game supposedly at a higher FPS that blows mine out of the water when their system is either similar or even lower, lower in power scale than mine is. Gonna hop off to vibe in my garage. See you later. Good shot. Thanks for hanging in there and hanging out and letting me know and all that stuff. I appreciate you. You go hang out in that garage. You have some fun. Listen to some sweet ass music, buddy. I was talking to Coop yesterday, and we were talking about Electric Forest, and he's still hyped up, so I'm super excited about that. I'm excited that he's excited. And then this is that mission we picked up for the return trip, so that's why we have something there. So let's lower this. We're not going to be able to complete everything, obviously, but no static since I mentioned it before. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and we are now at 7. How did I miss? How many did we not complete? 4? Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Yeah, we didn't get credit for some of these. So let's raise the elevator. That does happen every so often, at least before. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise, and then we're going to lower again. Make sure that doesn't change anything. Let's get rid of this for now. It recognizes that we delivered them. Okay, might as well bring these up. So, yeah, so we should be at over 8 million. But for some reason it did not. Okay, so this one it should have completed, right? We're at 7917. If this completes, we should be at 7967. So we have it all, but let's see what happens if we hit submit here. 67, okay, we got the credit. Excellent. So we go to accepted. This one, we delivered 9 of 9, 50K. 67 should put us at 17? Submit. 818. Okay, cool. Whatever. I'll take that. Then we would go back here. This one we didn't complete. So this is the one that we were short a box, right? So normally 37. I am my math. Hold on here. So 37 plus 18. So 7, 8, 5. Add another one. So 25 plus 3. So 55. Should be a 55 if it was a full, but it's only a partial. If we submit this. Aha, yeah, see? So we just didn't get credit for the one box. So to me, that was way more beneficial than running all the way back to get the one box to only make a couple thousand more, right? To make essentially, what, another, you know, few thousand, whatever. Sick? What? Oh, sorry. Did you hear me blowing my nose? No, I apologize. I thought I had the mic usually. Yeah, no. I'm not. I just deal with bad allergies. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate your concern. Thankfully, it's just allergies, even though I hate allergies. My allergies can be so bad that it seems like I'm sick sometimes. Like when I went to CitizenCon last year, so many people thought I was sick because my allergies were just so bad. But my allergies were so bad and I wasn't getting sleep, so it was like a double whammy. All right, so we got this cleared up. We're gonna go back. And it would be weird if someone loved allergies. Okay, you got me there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I love the way that these doors open. Someone put a lot of love and care in the animations for these doors. Alright, I do not have the landing gear on this time like I did last. I don't know if I'm going to do any other cargo running tonight. We broke 8 million. We did some testing. I might instead attempt a chapter 1 or a part 1 of chapter 1. First experience at this game, the doors never opened for me when I told me I was supposed to take off. Just ended up restarting the game. Yeah, my first few experiences in this game was very, very interesting, let's say. I think it took me like an hour to figure out how to just get out of the spaceport. What? Oh, it's just pointing that. Alright. Let's find view, Seraphim. Magnus. There you are. Oh, thank you, Angry. Yeah, thanks to Sano, we put a gameplay together of trying to figure out the audio issue, and this is the last resort. Like, if this audio doesn't work, if the crackling comes back with this setting, then we're kind of at a loss. So I am hoping that this is fixed at this point. I'm coming in really hot here. Let's slow down. it gonna give me? Oh, it's on this side. No way. This music's awesome, but it's just so weird that they give us this epic, awesome music for getting a hangar. Go park your ship. Da 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 da. You're awesome. Da 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 da. Park it. You're a valet. Get a tip. Okay, the elevator is where? It's there. Okay. Cargo is on the left side. There we go. And park it. Park it. Hey, how about landing gears? Landing gears. I have not been the best with landing gears today. Let's see. You're just, if you're just trying to learn controls or whatever, I recommend going to Arena Commander, change offline and go free flight. You can pick Korea on another map. Get your keybinds figured out. What's the music for moving boxes, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love epic music, but it's just a little, it's just always, to me, felt a little silly that music, that epic, like, you're awesome music, it hits when you call a hangar. Landy's gonna void my warranty. Dude, I'm stationed in Pyro. That has voided my warranty. And we're about to go back to Pyro. We have crossed the 8 million threshold. So we are good. The new key, yeah, it is. It is really good. Now, and I know my keybinds, it's just I keep forgetting to do them is really the problem. So we are now at 8,080,810. That's a lot of 8s. But now it's time to head back to Pyro and check out Save Stat in Chapter 2. Oh, for chat. Alright, we're going to the people. Gotcha. My apologies, Angry. But you are right. That is a fantastic tool that most people do not think about. All right, let's close up this ship so we don't have to do the bug adjustment when we get back. Oh, I love this ship so much. This ship is so OP. There we go. Open door. Open door. And now we'll go grab our Zeus and head our happy asses back to Pyro. Almost 1 million richer.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Bye, Holly. Love you. Bye. All right, Angry. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I'll appreciate you. Thanks for letting me know about the audio, too. I like I said, I feel like I got to reach the 2.5 hour mark to feel a little more confident, because it seems like the static comes in late in the stream. But so far, I'm feeling good.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
All right, back to the medium. Oh, I'll store this here. Max love to storage. That way, if I forget one or come all this way and lose it, I will have a backup. Hello, my Zeus. I love you in that orange paint. The paint I can never remember the name to. Come on. Okay. I refueled before we left this ship, so we should be good on QT fuel. We are. Excellent. Ooh, got 2 people. Let's see if we can get this loaded up in our Moby. Nope, still obstructed. Gotta get out. Boo boo. Come on, people, leave your hangar. It ain't that difficult. Fly away, fools. Fly. Fly, you fools. Almost there. I think this is, I think these hangar queues are put in by Big Quantum to try to make us waste our fuel. I know hydrogen would be what's used right now, but they're in control of hydrogen too. Let me out. Let me out. Uh-oh, we got a graphical bug. Not sure if we have a graphical bug or if we have an audio bug. Audio bug. Let me out. There we go. Love those animations. Don't think that would be better, is like if they had gears for those tracks up there, if there was like gears that we saw, that would be sweet. Time to giddy up. Because we got to get back to Ruin. I am not using my Zeus ES for fighting. This is meant for loving, not for fighting. We're going to go back to Ruin and swap out. Probably for my F8C. Because that's what we plan on doing. Some, or at least according to the mission, it's some fighting. And we're on our way. We'll get to Ruin. We will top off our hydration, our nutrition. We will grab our F8C. And if we fail and blow up, then I will find a corner and I will cry. Do 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 do. So let's see. Reshade off. Reshade on. Reshade off. Reshade on. Off. On. So yes, I love Reshade. These NVGs with all the lighting and such, it's just too much lighting, so you're gonna get blinded out. But let me tell you, when you're alone on the dark side of a moon, you got your weapon out, and you know there's someone else around lurking in the darkness, having NVGs helps a lot. The other guy won't appreciate it. At least not to the same degree that you do. There was one time I landed at one of the salvage yards, and there was a ship there. Well, I couldn't tell if it was abandoned or not. This is going back like a year and a half. And I landed, and I had cargo to sell, illicit cargo that we had picked up from a mission. And so I was very skittish. Landed in a C2. It wasn't full. The C2 wasn't full, but still had a C2. And I got out. I had the reshade on with the NVGs, and I saw the guy. I wouldn't be able to have seen him any other way because it was just too black. He saw me because of the light of the ship, like the elevator. And he literally, as I was looking in his general area, because I didn't want to make it very apparent that I saw him, he pulled out his gun and he started like trying to maneuver around behind me to either A, take my ship, or shoot me and take my ship. And I watched him a little bit just to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I didn't know if maybe he was just like protecting his own self, you know, like, oh, I don't know if this guy's hustling or not, I'm gonna pull my gun and keep an eye on him. That's fair. I would never fault anyone for keeping their own security in mind. But he made it pretty apparent that he was out to benefit at a loss to me. And so I pulled out my FS9 and I trained it right on him and shot him to death. He probably thought I was hacking. But that night taught me, if you're going to go out into the darkness, never go without your reshade. Never leave home without it. You know, you could almost sound like the announcer from Halo. What's his name? I don't know his name. I know who you're talking about. I'm just bad with names in general. But no, don't be sorry. I mean, that's quite a compliment. I don't think I deserve the compliment, but I appreciate it nonetheless. But it is nothing to apologize over, that's for sure. Ooh. I always come in this lane way faster than I realize. All right, let's see. There we go. So much better with the music. Let's see how it feels this time, because it felt a little easy last time. A little too easy. I definitely feel like they modified the shape though, because I feel like it was so much rounder Feels like an I this time. Thank you, computer. Ba-da-da-da-da. We're back home, baby. Back home. Sweet home, Pyro. Alright, let's go get to Ruin. Seven and a half. They definitely made modifications. And away we go. Ooh. That's one of the new songs. I feel it's a little lofty for Pyro, to be quite honest. All right, so let's look at these contracts. We need to, I guess, wait until we get closer to Ruin to get the contracts. Because, let me tell you, first haul in system is definitely not a headhunter's mission. We're gonna have to get the band back together too, because I lost all my key cards from the contested zones. We were so close before our accounts got screwed up from the Christmas servers. We're only two away, and we would have had one of the executive ships. I will, I'm going to go refill my water. Since we're in Quantum, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. right, I am back. And still got a little bit of ways, huh? I wish we had a countdown timer to know exactly how much time is left. I feel like I shouldn't have to set like a stopwatch to know. So here's the thing. I am really curious how these Chapter 2 Save Stanton missions are going to come out, because the whole point of Save Stanton Chapter 1 was essentially teamwork, right? Pretty much every mission, for the most part, most of the missions, required you to really be in a team. Time per distance, yeah. I never played Elite Dangerous. I know about it, but I've never played it. So, yeah, I just wish, like, I like that they give us a totality, so we knew that it was going to be, like, essentially 7.5 minutes, but just why not set that as a countdown timer? So you could be like, oh, there's 3 minutes and 20 seconds left or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that would be that hard to implement, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so Chapter 2, that's where I'm a little curious here, because they really gear up Chapter 2 to be non-team worthy. You can't share the missions, according to them, and you really can't help other people that are doing different faction missions, at least on paper. So, are these missions all meant to be soloable? Soloable? Question mark? Not sure. So we're going to have to, that's why we're going to test. Even if no one else is on right now, we will check this out, and we'll have at least some information for others. Yeah, I like this music. The music's so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Hold on one moment. Ruin. These freaking NPCs. Now, we're approaching from the bottom because of those red spikes. Just swing up to the top. See? There's red up top, but there's not, those long spikes aren't there, so. You know what? I should put our shields up just in case. Just in case. Interesting. You know, it's just another day in Pyro. Just another day. Alright, land this puppy. Turn it off, right? Yeah. So it seems to be whenever you enter a hangar, your audio goes off a little bit, I guess, for a short time. We'll see. I could hop out. We'll just go out here. You know, I wonder if it's even worth getting nutrition. We're at 54%. We only lost 6% coming all the way from...
Welcome to the A-Class vehicle retrieval
coming from Seraphim.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Bye. It definitely feels like they sped up this process just a little bit, at least. Just a smidge. Doing another reshade check here. Reshade off. Now, seeing Pyro, reshade off could be beneficial to certain degrees, because even though there's like it's foggy, you could see a little bit more, right? Reshade on. Reshade off. Reshade on. I still prefer it on, though, because to me, it helps me... Like, I feel like I could pick details out a little bit more. Like, if there was someone way over there, I feel like I'd be able to see them a little bit better. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, I think this is a good area to, like, reshade off. Reshade on. Like, Pyro pops with reshade.
Welcome to the A-Class vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
While that gets delivered, let's see if we actually have the mission now. Aha. Headhunters. Let's see. We've got ships. He's able to take a run at the convoy and knock out those supply ships. It sounds like this might be a timed mission. Like, once you get there, timed mission. We'll see. The F-8C may not be the best fighter ship, but it's the best fighter ship for me. So, if I'm gonna have a chance at completing this, not knowing what there is, heading headlong into the unknown, then this will be the way to do it. I just gotta set my power supply, or my power usage first, so I don't forget. Okay, let's power on. Alright, now let's... Alright, so we're in SCM mode, okay? And that's what we're going to be using for guns, so we need to make sure that we have one, life support off. No point to have life support on. Would be best to have... Be nice to have guns up more, but especially if you're solo, having shields is pretty important. You need your radars, you need your coolers, so... And right now, so the weapon config right now also is split between Badgers, which are the lasers, and then the Tarantulas, which are the ballistics. And then config all is all of them. So if I rotate, now this is just laser repeaters. And then this, even though it just says guns, is going to be my ballistics. So I want to use just I want to use just my laser. The way I do this is I want to use just my laser repeaters first. And I want to switch to all, which will include my ballistics, if I have a particularly hard ship that I need to take down fast, essentially. That's how I look at it. Let's see, where are we going? I should be able to get here without... Here, let's do this. Yes, I can get there. That's all I needed to know. Let's take off.
Engines online. Bottom fuel is at 100%. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Bogey.
The quantum marker does not want to work. Okay, fine. Maybe because I was in the station. If I was smart, I would have my shields up right now. But it looks like... Okay, it's not going to route me properly. So we got to route ourselves. Just got to get on the other side of Terminus. There we go. Now, let's route. Oh, these bugs will be so nice when they fix the back end. Don't worry, just more Star Citizen stuff. Alright. We have... what, 5.5 minutes here? Alright, so we got some time. This will be interesting. We gotta do 6 of these missions to complete phase 1. So we're not gonna do all 6 tonight. At least I don't plan on it. This is more of like a reconnaissance mission, like I was talking about before. Give everyone in my org a little heads up on what's to come, what to expect, and if we really need an escort or not. Because I don't know, like if I need a hand, if I need someone else and I can't share the mission, how is someone going to help me? I mean, there's no legal issues, you know, it's not like someone's going to get a crime stat. So there's that. But yeah, this will be interesting. Also, you make, what, like 260,000 if you complete the mission? So that's not too shabby either. Listen to that, just the low hum of space. with that sweet music. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful night yourself. Good night. Oh, gosh, that's so sweet. So sweet. All the people that make the music. Pedro is the only one who I know the name to. Does absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Is at 75%.
So the other thing here I gotta think about is I might have to, depending on what happens in this fight, if I survive, I might have to stop over at Obituary to top off my fuel tank to make it back to Ruin. Maybe not. Where are we at? What's in the box? I don't think you could hear it, but in the other room I just heard Nerdy scream, "What's in the box? What's in the box?" Okay. Getting there, getting close. Oh, I'm like, I'm anxious in a good way. Like it's just a mission, but still, like, it's been a long time since I've done a new mission that I've never ever seen or touched before, alone, without knowing what the heck there is going on. All right, should be coming out soon. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Interesting that I'm spooling up.
Quantum drive is now off.
There's the quantum beacon. Am I going to get my ass handed to me? Let's find out.
Is now on. Quantum drive. Shields online.
All right, shields are up. My...
Bogey.
Oh, there's bogeys already, huh? All right, let's get the right... Scan for target. So who else? Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this game is. Oh. Missile lock, but from where?
Bogey. Shields hit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That ain't good. Why can't I lock on you? Thank you. Oh, it looks like I lost some. Looks like I lost some guns.
Weapon system destroyed.
Ooh.
Bogey.
Oh, this ain't good. Did I literally lose all but one weapon? That's hilarious. Oh, there we go. The countermeasures are not working. Kind of hard to avoid missiles when the very things you need to use to avoid the missiles do not work.
Shields hit.
Well, the AI definitely has been improved. I could just at least get some advantage of at least knocking someone out here. This guy's trying to be a little squirrely. I like it. I'm not doing good, but I like it.
Target destroyed.
Alright, that's one down at least. I feel like there's, what, 3? Not counting the Starfarer that I need to destroy. Hard to fly when you're losing wings.
Shields hit.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely at least a total of 3. I think there's actually 4. Oh, the Starfarer shooting at me too? That's not fair. Okay, my shields are a little too damaged. Let's just... I don't think there's a timer. I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that I have X amount of... Oh, come on.
Chaff low. Bogey. Chaff out.
The AI definitely is better than when I last played. That's for sure. I locked. Here we go.
Shields hit.
Come on, come on. Just need to get you. I mean, these are not little wimpy ships either. And my chaff is low too. No. Bad. I need to stay away from the Starfarer. They're dragging me back to the Starfarer so the Starfarer can help, and that's not good. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this. I'm hurting and I cannot get my shields up fast enough.
Shields hit.
No. Let's see if I can pull away long enough just to get some shield regeneration. And I have my shields all the way up right now too, so I definitely feel if I had just one other person with me, well, this would be a done deal. Already, like it was let's see, so it was like four enemies. No. Leave me alone. Let me regain my shields, okay?
Target destroyed.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, the freaking Starfarer is chasing me too. Okay, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so even in just chapter 1, like, those ships would be stagnant. They wouldn't even be firing. Is that the last ship?
Lock. Bogey. Shields hit.
Yeah. Oh, there's. I thought there was another one.
Lock.
Again, countermeasures did not work. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll have to. Where's the other guy? There he is. What is he? Oh God, he's in. Okay. I actually think it would be better to actually take out the target first. If possible.
Shields hit. Okay.
Yeah, I know shields are hit. Come on, come on. I notice none of you are crashing into the asteroids like you used to. I'm not a fan of that. No, I am a fan of that because that was cheesy.
Ballistics low.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Okay.
Just a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Ballistics low.
Yeah. Let's kind of reset this. Again, I don't ever put myself up there as an amazing combat pilot.
Shields hit.
Just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more.
Ballistics dry.
Is it just me, or did the Starfarer repair? I swore the body was like almost all red. I have to break away here in a moment.
Ballistics dry.
I thought it was already dry.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't this exciting? Just spinning in circles?
Shields hit.
Oh my gosh. It would be nice to have one other person just to help take out this Starfarer.
Okay.
Oop. Not good. If just saying, if anyone is chatting, I'm sorry, but my eyes are on the prize right now, so I am not looking at chat.
Okay.
Come on, just so close. See, this is why I didn't want to use ballistics before, because
Shields hit.
I could be using it right now and penetrating his shields much more effectively than I am. So I'm trying to stay on the underside here because it can't use its full range of weapons if I can. Come on, just die already. Die! Die! Oop, nope, 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 nope. I don't like that. That ain't good.
Shields hit.
Oh my gosh. Starfare is a beast. Get dead. Holy cow.
Target destroyed.
Thank goodness. Just for good measure, I want to kill you. If I can, just... Holy cow, that was a pain. So I think really, even if not, you can't share the mission. It's just grab like one other person, just jump to the same spot together, help each other out, and then
Target destroyed.
there we go. Oh, all of you could die. Beautiful. Clear out all these soft deaths. I wonder... I don't even... Oh, I think I have a pistol on me. Curious if I tried boarding. Why not, right? Why the freak not?
Engines offline.
Let's see what happens. Are there any NPCs on board? Are there... It's a little jangly here. Well, there is cargo. I don't have a gun with me, though. I mean, I can't take this with me, but I don't know what it is what I mean. Interesting that there's cargo. I mean, it is a cargo ship, but... God, why is EVAing so difficult in this? I don't know the containers by their looks. White with a blue stripe. I mean, heck, this could be ice. I think ice is a new commodity. Okay, so the point is that if we choose to, there is cargo to loot. And you can do it solo, but don't rely on your missile deterrence from working. I know it's a bogey.
Engines online.
Bye-bye. So, we completed it. Excellent. So if we go to our journal, because supposedly they're tracking in our journal now. Yep, 1 of 6. Excellent. We did it. And we should be able to make it back to Ruin. We can. But do we want to go to Obituary instead? Because we could just repair. This is much closer. We can land, we can repair, and then prepare for another mission. But we won't do another mission tonight.
Shields offline.
This was a proof of concept.
Photograph is now on.
Sorry, checking my Oh, Sano, are you in my server? When did you say that? 8:30. Oh, that was almost an hour ago. Why didn't you hop on the Discord, buddy? Are you still here? Are you... Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're not on anymore. Gosh darn it. Sano. Would have been fun to hang out. You could T-dib and Pyro.
Drive is now on.
It is,
Drive is now off.
the ship does not want to fly straight for some weird reason, and I can't quite put my finger on it. If anyone can figure it out, just let me know why I can't fly straight. I would love to figure out why. All right, spikes are on the bottom, so we want to go to the top. Still too far away.
Shields online.
Major torque imbalance? What? No. Me? That makes no sense. Hello, Obituary. By the way, reshade off. Reshade on. Reshade off. Reshade on. Just for those who wanted to see a little bit more of the examples. Well, we're at 2:46 streaming time, and am I upside? No. No. I should have known better. I was tricking myself. I feel so hobbled right now. I feel like they added a little jank when your wings. Because normally in space, you either just spin wildly or you fly straight usually. At least in my experience. 96K to repair, huh? $96K to repair. $46K to restock. You know what that means, guys? Fraud. Time to commit some insurance fraud. I mean, it is pyro. How could it be insurance fraud if you're in pyro, right? I mean, technically, should there be any insurance in pyro? If I was an insurer, I would not insure anyone that goes to pyro. Unless they were there just for like a brief visit, and then their rates would be sky high. Darn right I'd be a corrupt insurance broker. My poor ship. What do those bad frontier fighters do to you? Oh, looks like Goodshot made some. Oh no, Ricky made some egg rolls. Nice. Here we are. Fraud time. Fraud time. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they commit fraud on you? So how are we gonna commit insurance fraud? Very simple. We're gonna go to the pads. Don't know how to get to the pads? Simple. You go to where the circle is. Then you go below. And below again is the spikes. Go down the spikes. And voila, we're at the pads. And we're just going to leave the ship here. I'm not going to risk blowing it up because I don't want to risk earning the ire of the station. Because in Pyro, you need all the friends you could get. And if all of a sudden, or Obituary said, yeah, I'm no longer your friend, that would hurt. Guess I could have parked a little closer to the pads. Jesus. All right. Fly, you fool. Oh. I was a little low. See, pads. Oh, there are 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. I do have a quick tip video that shows that, so if you forget, or you know, if you forget what I said, or you didn't quite catch it, that quick tip video, and then I do have a flyover video that shows it in detail. No turning back. Well, I don't plan to. Do. Whoa. Go to the entrance so we can get the timer going on this. First time in Obituary, so the frame rate dropped there for a moment. Well, since the patch dropped. This was the F8C. Oh no, I don't know what happened to the F8C insurance. No. Oh, I wasn't supposed to leave the keys in the ignition? Well, I never realized that. See, I'm from Stanton. And in Stanton, you could leave your keys in the ignition and no one will come and steal your shit. 85. 85. Eight. And then a 5. I think it's on the right. Yes. Those doors are uncharacteristically not pyro. Oh. You're in my med bed, buddy. That was weird. He's probably thinking the same thing. He's like, why is there another player literally standing over my bed when I respawned? Good thing I couldn't take my gun out. Yeah, I checked just in case. I would have been... Like I said, I'm not a murder hobo, but, you know, everyone has a little murder hobo in them. You know, even if... Just a smidge, even. Just a smidge. I think this test was successful. We're at almost 3 hours, and as far as anyone has been able to ascertain, there hasn't been any static that isn't, you know, like from the game purposefully. We did 1 of 6 of phase 1, chapter 2. And so I think for now, that's a good place to leave things. I have more to do, but there's a lot of other things that I need to get done, both in and out of the game. So I think we're going to end the stream there. If other people hop on Star Citizen, I might be back on. And depending on what we do, I might stream. But for 3 hours, ain't too bad. We started off at Pyro, went back to Seraphim, tested out the cargo hauling, made almost $1 million, came back and did phase 1, survived, checked out the loot, so not too bad. And let's see, just to travel, we have 14. Let's see, it was 7.5 minutes one way, 7.5 minutes back, so that was like 15. Pyro there, that was like 5 back, 10, so 25. And then you have this way was another 5. So just tonight alone, it was like a half hour roughly in just travel, which is cool. I like that. It makes I like it better because it puts some weight on what you do. Oh, I don't remember this cellar being here. Huh. I like that. No, look at the bloody gloves. Is this person literally ODing? Do you need help, buddy? Like, you own these. You own these. You could use these if you need them. There's literally a med bed, like, if you just crawl up that way. Alright, I'll pretend like I didn't see that. Real quick, check what armor we have in here. Nice. Then, actually, I forgot there was a booth out here that also has helmets and armor. So let's take a gander there real quick. Should be over right here. Ah, there we go. scuba diving. All right. Yep. So that's where we're going to leave it for now. If other people end up getting on Star Citizen, I'll rejoin, and I will probably still stream at that point. But this has been successful. I think we finally tracked down the audio issue. So thank you to Sano. Thank you to Good Shot. Thank you to Angry. Thank you for Hayo and everyone else that joined the stream. I appreciate you all so much. If you're listening and you didn't hear earlier, I do have a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We're not quite there yet. We are at we're like 119 subscribers away. It's a lot, but it's not. So we get there, and once we get there, not if we get there, once we get there, for Star Citizen, I am giving away a Zeus MR LTI. So it's all set and ready to go. Adventurers, for now, I will say goodbye. Fare thee well. And stay safe if you're out there in Pyro, because you never know what murder hobo might be around the corner. Bye-bye.